Sometimes what we need is just to really feel and get connected with the feeling that we have in a moment. A lot of what I've been showing you is helping you to take yourself out of a cycle of feeling, because if you're consistently going back into a stressful cycle of thinking, if you're allowing yourself spend too much time in thoughts that are actually terrifying you or making you feel more anxious, then that's when you really need to find a way to break out of them. Setting up structures and routines like meditating, setting up times for yourself where you pause, check in and breathe, are some of the things that I've been alerting you to in the last few weeks. Today, though, it struck me that sometimes we just need to be able to feel that feeling that we're in. For example, recently I was walking, and instead of being able to be very present to the beautiful flowers or the lambs in the field that I passed, I found myself feeling irritated. So I gave myself the permission to walk through the irritation. And as I walked, I just said, okay, irritation, I'm feeling you. I'm going to let you be there. And without getting into too much story as to why it was there, when I relaxed and let it be there, well, I wasn't quite relaxed. I was feeling quite irritated, but it just found its way to release through my walking. And a few moments later, maybe, I don't know, I didn't quite time it, but I felt a connection again as a beautiful daffodil waved at me in the wind. And I noticed I was noticing the daffodils again. I was paying more attention to where I was because I hadn't resisted the feeling. I hadn't made it a problem. I just allowed it to be there. This is a delicate balance. So I'd say to you, there are moments where you just need to let yourself feel the feeling that you're feeling. You might be sad. I know when I was going through the height of grief, there were times where I just let it flood. I had no choice. It flooded right through me. And it could last for what seemed like forever. But I learned I come out the other side. And the intensity of a feeling doesn't stay the same. It can be really awful for 2 seconds, 5, 2 minutes, what feels like an hour. But usually the intensity changes as you work through. One of the things I've done in the past is I use a timer, an egg timer, and I use it for a number of things, but one of the things you can use it for, if you're at home and you can't get out, sit with the timer and tell yourself you're going to let yourself think every thought you want. You're on free rein. There's no getting out of the thought. There's no getting out of the feeling. Stay with it for the length of the timer, be it 2 minutes or 3 minutes. Often you'll find before the timer's done, you've wandered off into some other feeling or some other place. So, lastly, just to finish, while we have the egg timer, it can be a really nice thing, particularly if you have a big one, to let yourself observe the sand falling. Just if you're through the feeling and you are calm, take the egg timer and watch it, just for the 2 minutes, breathing and noticing the grains of sand as they fall from one place to the other. Try it, see how you go, but remember, feelings are part of who you are, and sometimes they just need expression to be released, have permission to be felt in all of you. Thank you.